Many students and community members are wanting to grab a beer to stay warm during the winter season. However, what many might not be aware of is how the beer is made. Thankfully, I was able to sit down with the owner and bartender at the Lafayette Brewing Company, get a closer insight on how this process works.
When we first opened in '93, the options were either to have a brew pub or to go out and try to get tap handles and shelf space and be involved in packaging. And particularly on the packaging end of things, the equipment wasn't really there for the craft brewing industry. And so we weren't comfortable with the packaging side of things, so we decided to open the restaurant, and that's been the business plan ever since.
Typically, the beer process takes about 3 weeks, but some beers take less than that time. Regardless of the type of beer you're looking for, here's a 5-step process on how this beer is created. First off, the malted barley is soaked in hot water to release the malt sugars. The malt sugar solution is boiled with hops for seasoning, and hops adds a bitterness to your beer. So for those that like bitterness, you'll appreciate hops. From here, the solution is cooled and yeast is added to begin fermentation. The yeast ferments the sugars, releasing CO2 and alcohol. When the main fermentation is complete, the beer is bottled with a little bit of added sugar to provide carbonation. Joe McKirkus, a current bartender, explains how he learned the process of understanding the brewery when he began his job.
We have, every couple months we do beer training for new employees, and to become a bartender, you have to go through the process of understanding the brewery, because we have a lot of people come in here that homebrew themselves, and they'll ask you questions about it.
Justin Connors, a local community member, says he loves this beer because it's authentic and the atmosphere keeps him coming back.
They're very authentic on how they actually make their beers. They don't add a lot of random stuff like fruits and vegetables and other things like that. They stick to the 4 main ingredients in beer.
Now that we've seen how the beer is made behind the scenes at the Lafayette Brewing Company, let's enjoy a beer ourselves. Reporting for Fast Track, Rachel Bittler.